What's up everyone? Today I am going to tell you about Spicejet cadet pilot program. By not wasting time, let's start the video. See, Spicejet cadet pilot program. Cadet pilot program apply now. You can apply here. Next about Spicejet cadet pilot program. The world class pilot training program without India's favorite airlines. Next, you can read out this and all. Spicejet cadet pilot program is the best launch pad in India. You can apply here. How does this work? Let us discuss about how does this cadet pilot program work. Register online. You have to register it online. Application online and insurance all eligibility requirement are met here. Next, complete the selection. Complete an assessment progress order to qualify for selection and be a spy star. Now let's start about eligibility criteria. And now we can talk about eligibility criteria. Must be an Indian national or an overcaste citizen of India. OCA means Nepal, Bhutan, like that. Should be between the age of 17 to 35 years at the time of applying to the pilot program. You should not take tension that you are graduated and you can't take this, but the applying age is 35 years. Understood? Now should have a minimum height of 158 centimeter. If you are not, you have to live the dream of it. Must be fluent in English, both verbal and written. Here now the aviation is full of money and English is necessary. Next, minimum education and qualification should be higher secondary 10 plus 2 with a minimum score of 60% each in, but Indico asks only 50% of mask, but Spicejet is asking 60% of mask because there is an offer for you. The next, which I am going to tell you, must be holding a valid Indian passport. You should hold a valid Indian passport. Should apply it. Must have successful clearance of class 2 medical test as per applicable DGCA guidelines. You have to clear your medicals class 1 and class 2 within the DGCA approved doctors. Selection process. Now I am going to tell you about how selection process is done. Selection process is completed, transparent, and is scientifically designed to determine is suitable of the candidate for the job of an 100% job you are going to get. The testing tools are used: online compass test, software, aptitude screening system. These are the main things which are tested to be a pilot, because in the ground you are rated another, but you should be fit to fly higher the altitude, where 23,000 feet or 40,000 feet more than it. So the aptitude test is done. Note, the candidate has to pay a screening cost of Indian rupees 20,000 before appearing in the screening ground. You have to pay the fees 20,000. Assessment and selection process. How the selection process is done. The candidate will progress to the next pass of on passing the first phase. You have to pass the first phase and you will be selected to the second will be typical. The fourth and final phase will be conducted within a week. After the first, second, the fourth and the third and fourth will be conducted after the week, and the result will be given within the fourth phase. And now we are going to talk about selection process phases. Phase 1. How will be the phase 1 selection? Let's description of test. I am saying that compass test, computerized pilot, aptitude screening system, multiple choice questions will be asked to you, and skill tested and skills, your short memory test and mental arithmetic. You should be fit in maths and very brilliant in maths too. Spatial orientation, multitasking. Now let's talk about phase 2. The phase 1 will be about 90 minutes. Now let's start the phase 2. CCT, complex control task, and an applicant who passed phase 1 will need to task this test. First you have to phase 1 test, and next your phase 2 will be done. This model requires application to use a joystick, means that not the game joystick, it will be like an stick which is used the dub of an airline flight cockpit, dub of an cockpit joystick. And skill test, eye hand foot coordination, because this is the main thing which is needed to be a pilot, because you have to see the front and you have to coordinate with this, and you have to coordinate the wings with your legs. So the coordination process is very important. The aptitude to fly an aircraft. Next, this process will be 10 minutes. Next, we will talk about phase 3. Description of test: psychometry test and skill tested, personality and physiology suitable for the job of an airline pilot. You have to be personality. Your personality should be very good to be an airline pilot. Your personality also tested. This phase 3 will be duration of 60 minutes. Now let's talk about phase 4. Phase 4, description of test, personal interview. Your personal interview will be done like what is your name, what is your hobby, and name of your father, mother, place where you live, and other things. Skill tests, verbal communication skills and personality for the job of an airline pilot. Personality will be checked. The mainly one is the personality of an airline pilot. You should not be the monkey, you should be a very good person to be an airline pilot. Its duration will be of 10 minutes. Now let note, this is a note for the applicant must note that only upon successful completion of, you have to, the old I read, no, that are the things are here, but this is on no cell phones and calculator are allowed during the test. No cell phones should be are used in the course we offer. The course that are offered by Spicejet. Let's talk about cadet pilot program and cadet pilot program plus BBA. You can also study pilot program and plus BBA, which is your choice. You can choose a cadet pilot program single, or you can choose cadet pilot program plus BBA. It costs extra, plus MBA. These three are given. Now let's talk about main thing, fees structure. First installment is 10 lakhs tax plus the access to be deposited within 10 days from the date of letter of admission. Your admission certification will be given, and after 10, within the 10 days after your application is given, you have to pay 10 lakhs. And your second installment is 30 lakhs plus taxes to be deposited within 40 days from the date of commencement of the assessment batch. Under one batch will be done. After that batch, within the 14 days, you have to pay that's 30 lakhs rupees. And the third installment is 25 lakhs plus taxes to be deposited on completion of 9 months from the commercial pilot training. Your first, whichever is earlier, we can pay is earlier also. And fourth installment is after your CPL. After your CPL, within the 14 days, you have to pay 24.50 lakhs taxes plus. And note, the amount mentioned here is on exclusive of all applicable taxes and GST which shall be charged and will be payable additionally. This is only for additional taxes also added. So let's count the money. 10 plus 30, 40, 50, 65 plus 65 plus 70, 85, 84, 50 plus 85, 50, 90 lakhs should be paid. These are the money. The note the for a cadet pilot program, you should weigh more than the 80 kgs. Their flight training will be done exclusive on C-17 2 aircraft, and there will be additional charges. If you are more than 80 kgs, there will be an additional charges for C-17 2. And these are the same things. Now let's talk about the main thing which I was telling you, have the luck in the front. See, criteria 1, scholarship. So 90% and above aggregate marks in 10 plus 2 examination in 3 subjects, physics, maths and English, or JEE rank 1 to 1500. Academy will provide a scholarship of 10 lakh for second, 10 lakh for third, 10 lakh for fourth. Total you are getting 30 lakhs. So if you are a 10 student, so you have to work harder and harder to gain this. If you like to be a pilot of 12th, so I am suggesting you to work harder and harder to be a pilot. So now if you are working now, you will be getting the scholarship after your 12th, and you should take the rank of 1 to 15,000 in JEE. So you can get 30 lakhs as a scholarship, which saves your money. Now let's talk about scholarship 2, category 2. 90% and above aggregate marks in 10 plus 2 examination in 3 subjects physics, maths, and English or JEE 1000 to 3000. Academy provide 15 lakhs. These two you can save 15 lakhs. If you work too hard, you can save 30 lakhs rupees, which is helpful to you also if you are struggling for the money. So if 30 lakhs is given by the academy only, if 90 lakhs is your fee, you can be a pilot like an ordinary pilot. The ordinary pilot charges 60 lakhs. You are being 100%. It is not guarantee also. If you go to training school training, pilot training school, and take your training, this is cadet pilot program which gives you 100% job. So if you work hard from now, you can be a 100% resulted pilot. So work hard now. Declaim Spicejet reserve its right to withdraw or change the scholarship criteria of facility without an period. It will give you compulsory the scholarship. Now the key features, which are the key features you can read out. The circumference, the face was talked at the first criteria. Walk and queries for technical query of counseling session, visit of facility between 2 to 3 p.m. on Monday and Thursday. This is the infrastructure. You can read it out now. Apply now. You can, if you are interested, you can apply now itself. So please subscribe our channel and get more information about aviation videos. Thank you.